If you're trying to buy something with features that won't be around for another few years, well, look no further than JBL. With their new Live Beam 3 earbuds, there's a lot to talk about, and if you give me 5 minutes, I'll try to cram it in. You don't have to look far to know that these are very unique earbuds. Just looking at the charging case will give you a pretty big hint. But the earbuds themselves are extremely traditional. Taking a closer look, you can see that these are the normal bud and lollipop stem design. But what isn't exactly as normal is the very short nozzle. Now, due to its ovoid shape, it fits better in most people's ears. However, you might find that it doesn't actually get deep enough in your ear canal to make a perfect seal. I mean, I had trouble with this. However, if you don't have a giant cavernous ear canals like I do, you might find that one of the other 4 sizes of ear tips actually fits you, and found this to be true in the office. I'm the weird one. Connection-wise, the JBL Live Beam 3 uses Bluetooth 5.3 over SBC, AAC, LDAC, and LC3 in order to connect to your phone. And this is a pretty good array from JBL. LDAC offers higher bitrate listening, while LC3 offers lower power listening. The JBL Live Beam 3 offers multi-point connectivity, but only for 2 devices. Most of the features that you're going to use with the JBL Live Beam 3 are going to be governed through the app or the case, but in order to get to the case, you need the app. You get Find My Earbuds, EQ presets, 10-band equalizer, JBL spatial audio with head tracking. You can control the ANC, you can control the pass-through. You get the point. But if you don't want to dig through your phone to get through all of these controls, you can access a lot of them through the case itself. Quickly running through this, you can control your music playback, your volume. Why do you need this much control on your earbuds case? I don't know. If you like this sort of thing, great. These are the earbuds for you. Battery life was tested at 8 hours and 14 minutes, which is outstanding for a set of earbuds. That may not be enough for a long intercontinental flight. However, it doesn't take very long to charge the earbuds in the case, and realistically, you're only looking at once or twice, maybe during the flight if you're especially unlucky. The case does support quick charge, and a 10-minute charge will give you about 4 hours of listening time. You can also use the included wireless charging in the charging case and use that to top up your battery while you work without having to futz with the USB-C cable. Now, as these earbuds are under embargo as we're recording this, we don't have any reader input on the microphone quality. However, I can tell you that the JBL Live Beam 3 does a really good job with noise rejection. So, if you're the kind of person that likes to take calls on the run, these will do okay for you in the long run. The ANC is decent, but it's not world-beating. It's able to attenuate about 75% of outside noise, so this does put it squarely behind other options like the Sony WF-1000 XM5s and the Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra earphones. Sound quality. These were earphones built to please the masses, and that is reflected very well in the multi-dimensional audio quality scores. With a perfect score of 5 in the timbre, you can rest assured that these earphones will probably sound great to you. Now, I say vast majority, it's not going to be everyone, and that's due in part because these earphones have a ton of bass and a lot of high end. In comparison to our preference curve, the JBL Live Beam 3 has about 5 decibels more bass and sub-bass than we believe it should. Kick drums are going to be felt a lot more prominently than you might be hoping for. There's also a sort of strange underemphasis between 1 and 400 hertz, which isn't really huge, but it does make the impression that the bass shelf, which is a lot more extreme, it sounds, well, even louder. If you were looking to compare these brand new earbuds with the kings of the market, you might be happy to know that these are only $199.95 in comparison to the Apple AirPods Pro 2, which are still sitting around $240. If you're looking for alternatives, you're going to find that you're not going to be able to get what you get with the Live Beam 3. You could go for the Nothing Ear, but the performance is not quite the same as the JBL Live Buds 3, and also it doesn't have the same kinds of features. So, in the sea of all these other true wireless earbuds, should you pick the JBL Live Beam 3? Well, a lot of people are going to be really happy with these earbuds. Personally, I won't, just because of the fit. The nozzle needs to be maybe a millimeter longer, or maybe the buds need to be a millimeter thinner. They just don't quite fit my ears, and it's unfair to make large sweeping statements on that because of my own individual biology. In the lab, these scored great. It just didn't work for me. So if you can try them before you buy them, do that, but I won't be rushing out to buy these anytime soon. So if the imaginary clock I'm hallucinating above the cameraman is anything to go by, that's been 5 minutes. I'm Chris Thomas, and from all of us here at SoundGuys, happy listening.